Let's get to the immigration story. President Trump is going to the border on Friday. Yes, he's still threatening a closure, maybe as early as this week. Joining us now, Congressman Gooden, Republican from Texas. Sir, you're a border state guy. Do you support closing the border?
Absolutely. We've run out of beds at the border. We are releasing immigrants who have crossed over illegally into the arms of human traffickers. We have a massive problem at the border. And I'm not really worried about the price of avocados right now.
No, but there would be serious disruption. Now, of course, we don't know what degree of closure we're talking about, total closure or let some stuff in and out. We don't know that at this point, nor do we know whether there will be a closure. But any kind of closure implies real chaos on both sides of the border. Are you prepared for that?
You know, I am, because we're in a state of chaos right now. We have illegal immigration that's gone unchecked for years. We have built up to this point to where we have no control over who's coming in and out of our country. The negative consequences that come with closing the border just don't outweigh fixing the problem at the border. And President Trump stands ready to do that. He's the only member of the government that has the power to do this. Congress has not come through for the president, has not come through for the American people. It's time to close this border and fix the issues, get the wall built, and get some controls going.
Now, we have reports of migrants coming across the border being immediately released into those border cities, literally wandering around the streets in large numbers. Is that accurate?
That's absolutely accurate, yes.
Who's paying for this?
Well, the American people are paying for it. And all of these folks who are saying we can't close the border, we can't close the border, where's that passion for border security and for doing what's right? Where's the passion for stopping this human trafficking? We've got to say enough is enough. The president has said that. The president threatened to close the border, and I suspect he'll make good on that threat this week. I don't know how long he'll shut the border down for, but it won't surprise me for a bit if he does. And the chaos that ensues will be worth it if it means in the long term we have meaningful border security.
How do you feel about the people of Texas? I mean, I'm sorry, how do the people of Texas feel about this? Because there would be disruption in your great state.
We've had disruption for decades. We have unchecked border entry. The people of Texas are fed up with this. The people of Texas want this border crisis solved. Temporary pain at the border because it's shut down. Economic pain is not going to outweigh the benefits of actually doing something about the border crisis. The people I represent say shut that border down. If we've got to leave it shut down for a year, so be it. They want the crisis at the border fixed. They're fed up. I'm fed up. The Republicans in Congress are fed up, and this could have been solved years ago.
Very tough stand you're taking there, Congressman, and we appreciate you being with us. Gooden, Republican from the great state of Texas. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.